So I'd like to clarify what spirit guides are. We all have them, and we all have the ability to communicate with them. We're just not aware of them. They are the souls who have chosen after a number of incarnations to remain in spirit in order to assist the ones in the physical realm. So they're here to help us. They can help you awaken to your full potential and find your sense of purpose, and many different ways of connecting with them are actually forms of channeling. Spirit guides have not always had incarnations on Earth. Sometimes they come from other dimensions, other planets, and other realms. Or they could be whatever it is. We don't know what's out there, but they could be anything, really. But the main point is, they're here to help us. My goal starting this documentary was to open his eyes to the fact that he wasn't the reincarnation of John Lennon. So I feel that's why I have to continue with this, and why I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing right now until I get an answer. I feel like my own personal journey has begun with this, and I'm actually investigating not just for my friend anymore. Now it's personal. Now it's for myself. What's the point of me knowing Justin my whole life? And up until today, up until a couple weeks ago, he told me he believes he's the reincarnation of John Lennon. Like, if that is true, which I still find hard to believe, but if that is true, what's the purpose of that in my life? What does it have to do with me?
Buddy, you're not John.
Buddy, I'm John Winston J. Justin, back from the dead, resting from 80 to 88, Dragon Gemini with that cookie of the cream from the Chinese restaurants.
This guy thinks he's John Lennon.
You gotta be open-minded if you want to be my friend, and I've been his friend for so many years. You know, it's fucking 2009. The fucking dictionary just came up with the unfriend. I think I might have to unfriend my friend if he doesn't open his fucking mind up.
Buddy, no. I can't believe it, man. You're actually
I can't believe it's 2009 and weed is fucking illegal, but prescription pills will kill Brittany Murphy, and we say rest in peace, 8 Mile was great.
See, everyone hears what you say. Some of your shit's so random.
Catholic priest.
How do you think
molesting kids?
How do you think people are even going to take to that, man? People aren't going to take to it kindly. That
I think if they understand life, they'll know that you can take a joke.
So, you being John's a joke?
So know about it before you step to John Winston J. Justin.
Like, it's hard to even, I don't know, man. There's something else, bro. How can you say that?
If cockroaches can survive the nuclear fucking bomb, then
they're the last ones left on Earth. Pretty much.
Then we all come from cockroaches. That's why I got a cock. Phallic symbols like the CN Tower. Open vagina from the same couch talked about. For the stars we be.
And with this whole documentary, I think we will understand each other much better. And I truly believe the end result of this will be nothing but good. It'll be a good life lesson, not only for me, him, but even our friends all around us watching this.
I see Justin, I've known Justin, I guess, like a year and a half now. I see him as a good friend, first and foremost. Someone that, you know, like, there's a lot of similarities that we share. We're running the same path in life.
He was at a point where he could be an outlet. Like, if he was going to say something, a lot of people would listen, because obviously he's John motherfucking Lennon, you know? Like,
yeah.
How do you decide what's real, what's fake? Really, you gotta sit with yourself and figure it out. I've just been open to information. Like growing up, like fucking UFOs, JFK assassination. 8 years old, I found my notebook like last year. I was reading about UFOs when I was 8 years old. In my school notebook. Like, who does that shit? I guess me. But fucking, what I got from that is that in staying in areas of alternative information, and staying in walking towards perceptions that aren't accepted by everyone, you start to become more in tune with yourself, because you start to fucking lead away from the fucking sheep of the world. You start to walk your own path within this world. That's what I feel like I've been doing since day one that I've come here. And even as John Lennon.
Bean definitely has the characterizations of Lennon. Like, we're all about the peace and love, and like just like Jay Lennon's all about, right? To say reincarnated as the same person and shit, that's tough. Like, fuck. Being could be all about the peace and love, but does that mean John Lennon's reincarnated in him? Like, why not someone else that was about the peace and love? I don't know, some like Jerry Garcia or something like that. You know?
As soon as I figured out my past lives, like I started to investigate within myself, and through books, through just like various fucking sources of information, to add to the story, to paint my picture, to paint my perception of what I feel. So when I found that out, like I started to look at John Lennon as myself. I started to look at him as being more connected to him than I ever was, because it's like I recognize myself. It's like I see myself. Oh, you want to hear something fucking interesting, bro?
Sorry.
Yo, Nirvana's middle name is Rain. Yo, fucking, you guess what the name of the fucking Beatles tribute band is named?
Rain?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, interesting, yo. I filmed it on my camera last night. They're playing in Buffalo and Toronto. It's
What?
like Rain, a tribute to the Beatles.
So it's like four of them, just like basically a replica.
Yeah,
band,
replica
right?
Beatles playing all Beatles.
Tribute band, yeah.
That's fucking, that's synchronicity right there.
Was your dad? Was he a fan of the Beatles, or did he not give a damn? Or
Oh, he's a fan of Beatles. Actually, fucking, that's why I grew up like listening. I grew up listening to like the Beatles and the Beach Boys, Elvis.
while you're being a kid doing your thing, your dad's playing John Lennon in the living room. So basically, you were being educated about John and his life and rock music in general. Yeah, subconsciously, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, man, you couldn't have said it better. Like, fucking, that's where it's been. Like, up until fucking a couple months ago, everything's been subconscious. And like, fuck, man, you chill with yourself. My whole life, I was chilling with my past life self.
And I feel like everybody on the street, everything is connected. Like how, a drop of water is the ocean. It may separate, but when it is part of that ocean, it's all connected. And I feel like a kinship with Justin and with you, Devan Cage, behind the scenes, running the filmmaking right now.
I just thought it was one of those fronts. Like, I thought it was another gimmick Jay's pulling. But after hearing what he had to say today, I do feel he is very passionate about this. He truly does believe this. The reincarnation, the whole thing about it, it truly does exist. But I still find it difficult to believe that he's the reincarnation of John Lennon. Like, think about it. He's gonna live the rest of his life believing he is the reincarnation of John Lennon. Like, wouldn't that have an impact on you mentally if it wasn't true and you lived on your life for like 10 years thinking you're John Lennon? And I just feel like as a friend, I need some closure to know that he understands this and he's going off into his life, and I feel like the truth needs to be expressed here.
So, like, the energy signature, which is a big part of it, I think, is like, when you look at something, you just know. And I could fucking know, like, that's me standing there. Like, the way he responds to things, the way he interacts with people, the way he expresses himself, that's exactly how I fucking express myself. Okay, I was born 1940. John Lennon, right? As John Lennon, born 1940. Lived for 40 years. Fucking 40 plus 40 is 80. December 8th, 1980, John Lennon was shot. Died. Take the fucking 8 from the 1980, put the fucking, and you get 1988. That's fucking, it's easy as pie, but like, that's like, fuck, that's the numerology basically of how I fucking came here.
To be honest, I would just say it's true to Justin. The only reason I'd say that, because I don't truly believe that you would know who you are reincarnated from.
Tell me what you think about Stony Lake and what you know.
Well, from what I know is that John and Yoko spent some time there, and I'd say that, yeah, it's kind of, there's tons of places to have a cottage, why it's a little coincidental that Justin's cottage is right there.
Stony Lake is my childhood cottage lake. I still go up there every summer since I was born. And Stony Lake's where Ronnie Hawkins lives. And Ronnie Hawkins is a rock and roll singer, country singer, played with like the band and stuff. We seen him at the Kid Rock concert.
Yeah.
Ronnie Hawkins, the Hawk. So basically, during the fucking, when John and Yoko came and they met the fucking Trudeau, Prime Minister, like John and Yoko met him, right?
Yeah.
And when they came here, they stayed at Ronnie Hawkins' house. So Ronnie Hawkins' house is on Stony Lake. So I just find it fucking funny and interesting that. So I'm born in. I come to Toronto in this life. Toronto's like the doppelganger of New York City. And fucking my childhood cottage is on Stony Lake. It's just like I'm fucking my favorite number from hockey. Like my favorite number of all is number 9. John Lennon, big significant number in his life too. So it's like all these fucking little pieces of information are standing out. And then it's like at one fucking day, it's like whoosh, all of it comes together when I realize that it's connected to John Lennon.
Yeah.
Fucking bananas. Like I'm pretty sure John Lennon swam in Stony Lake, probably fucking naked with Yoko. Like I swam in that shit. Like to me, that's just funny. Like it's fucking beautiful. My past life self is my fucking spirit guide. My past life self is my inspiration. Like whoa, that fucking we are everything, man. Fuck, you know what I mean?
Goosebumps, buddy.
Yeah.
Right on.
Straight Canada goosebumps.